We are in the website, and as you see there in my task web server, I have here the IIS information server. That's what you have on when you have the default web server. Then you go to your web server manager, and in there you go to the local server and you manage it and say, okay, add some roles and features, and inside there you need take this one and go on. And now on the web server you simply click on there. That's all what you have to do. And I also took some FTP and so on, but take a simple click on there and then everything is fine as far as I have seen. Okay, and then you go next and you say you don't have to do anything on there. Simply click on it and say everything is done. Okay, but I have already installed it. And then when you set up a Windows server, then you also have to install, since this is the ASP.NET Core, you have to download on the web server a file which is called .NET Core, and then the fitting version, which is 2.0.6. That's the same which we had on our developing system, and then in Windows hosting exe. You have to double click on it and then you're installing it. First install the web server, then install the .NET Core Windows hosting. When you have done this, then your system is ready to do all your stuff. I'm starting the Internet Information Service. I think you will also find it in here. Or in the server manager, you may open it there. Okay. Now, when you are there, okay, let's show. Now, when you are in the Windows server, when you started, system is scanning what's installed. You will see the IIS, and in here you may you may click on there, and now here it is. You go there. And then you click on it, and then you go here to Internet Information Services Manager. When you click on there, then the system opens. And then what I did, when you open it, you will see that it's opened in here, and then you go there and say, pin it on there, pin it on the taskbar. Unpin, and now pin it to the taskbar. That's why I have it there. Okay, and then we go here to our sites. Now we first check if it's there. We go here to our server. We go to, not to the FTP, we go here to modules. And under modules, we need to see ASP.NET Core module has to be there. Then we go to sites and we say add a new website. We say this is called ASP.NET Core 2.0.3, and we keep it there. Nothing to do here. We say, okay, where did I drop that stuff? I dropped it on my PC, data, web, and here. You don't take the www root, you take this one. That's where the DLL is in there. Okay, and then I'm very lucky to have here hosted a website which comes to this for my website provider here. That's United Hoster. I set the DNS, the A record. That's the A record goes to this IP. So when somebody types in ready.net, then the IP all the stuff. The browser is routed to 3.1.1.7.2 blah 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 blah, and then when it comes in onto my web server, then the site, as soon as we have started the Internet Information Server, the binding, that's what we have here, will be, it listens to this binding, and then when it comes in, then it goes to my website. That's what we have here. Okay, now we have this one. Now we go to the application pools. So this, when we double click on there again, here with the bindings, that's what we have done before. Then you will see, we won't see it on here. You have to see here on basic settings. Then you see that it creates the website and it creates the Internet Information Server. That's not the IIS Express, that's the outside, that's the default stuff from Microsoft on a web server. Has an application pool from the previous applications, classic applications, .NET with a framework. Then we have here ASP.NET Core 2 application pool. And you will find these application pools here in application pools. And as you see, it took the same ASP.NET Core 2 03. We go there, we double click on it, and then you see that's Managed Pipeline integrated. You keep that, and we have Net CLR version. We don't work with the we work with the core, and so this is not working with the W3 something else task. We run with a no managed codes, since this is running as the Kestrel server. The ASP.NET Core is a little server which is running on the system, so there's no managed code. The ASP.NET Core is running as a core server, and the IIS gives the information to this one. That's where we say not managed. And now we go back to our website, and we will find browse on the right side. Now we start it, and hopefully it runs. Yeah, and as you see now the website is connected, and you see it's running under this binding. So it's running there. When I'm outside now, some 100 kilometers far away, and type in this address, then the stuff is also running. So it's coming from the outside into my machine, and the system listens on there and takes it. Now I will give you some hints which sometimes happens, errors which happens. What you have to say is, you go here on the bindings. That's basic stuff. The bindings is what is the system listening for. That's www.ready.net. And I also add here the www ready.net. So if somebody types outside ready.net or www.ready.net, both come in. Otherwise, it's one URL is hanging. Now we go to another stuff. We go to, and you see here in browsing, you see that system offers me to check both stuff, and it's coming with the port 80. That's the default port for websites. Now we have the basic settings, and in basic settings you always see that's the site name and the application pool. This in ASP.NET Core you have nothing else to do than to the system shouldn't bring a 403 error, because what you need there is you need to install the Windows host ASP.NET Core hosting, which I've explained before. and then nothing will be done. When you check here on settings, you will see there's authorization error, but this is not important because the server is running inside. It's a Kestrel server, ASP.NET Core server, and you don't have to run specific user as we have done in the Net framework. So this is not there anymore. As you have seen, system is running. All you need is the ASP.NET Core module, which has to be there. I had also a lot of other errors which happened there. Could not yes, one thing with the standard out. When you have an error, on your system, then you may check where is the error. Then you do the following, but be careful with this one. Under the web config, you find here standard out log file enables is false. If you set it to true, if system comes up with an error, then you may go and say it's true, and then close it again. Then you have to set here a log file, a log folder, logs, and as soon as somebody opens this website, if an error happens or something like this, then the logging will be there. So you see there's now everything was fine, and there's a warning, the warning that the key or something else is missing and so on. So that's what you see there, but you need the logs folder, otherwise it will not work. And you will also find errors by clicking here on the server and here on the event viewer. If you get the 403, 404 and 500 error, you click here on the event viewer, and inside the event viewer you go to Windows Log Application, and then now